Welcome back, everyone. My name's Crane Bramp, and this is Indie Gaming Lunch, where we take our lunch break to peek at some cool indie games. Today, in our crosshairs, is Cardboard Town. Now, this might look familiar. We covered this a little bit in the past. This is a card-based city builder that has disasters, resource management, and a lot more. And I feel like I say this every game lately, but they've had a huge update that has changed the gameplay and game feel, so it's a great time to check it out. As always, the link is down in the description if you want to check it out yourself. Maybe add it to your Steam library and get your mayor's cap on and shuffle those cards, baby, because we're going down to Cardboard Town. Alright, so when you start the game, there are a number of modes. There's Classic, Expert, Utopia, quite a few that I haven't unlocked. I haven't played this in quite a while since they did the update. It's just one of those things that I haven't got back to, but we'll cover the game just in case you haven't experienced it yet. Alright, so here's where we start out. Let's cover the UI really quick. So up here in the left-hand corner is what's called your trouble meter. Every day that passes, this goes up by 1, and when it hits the end, you get a disaster, which shows up over here, and they can do various things. These are the tiles until expansion, so you can build on this map for 248 tiles, and then this map will open up. If you last that long, here's the score, the amount of votes you collected this mayor term. The name of your town, the level of your town, you gain population to level up, so I currently have 1. If I get 15, I will go to level 2. And then I have 1 officer. And officers are used to manage disasters and other various things. Now, when you go up a level, that gives you access to various new cards and bonuses and other things. We'll cover that as we go through. Then you have your primary resources: water, electricity, safety, and environment. The cards can add or subtract from these, and then you have unlockable resources such as industry and education. Also, if any resource drops below -20, it is game over. And then these are red alerts. When a resource drops below 0, you gain a red alert until that resource is positive again. 3 red alerts mean game over. Also, if any resource drops below 20, it's game over, -20. Not playing a red card in time also causes a permanent red alert. We'll talk about red cards here in a minute. Here is your current bonuses, if you have any. Right now, we have the Founders Festival for 14 days. We'll gain 1 population at the end of your day, and then gain a random disaster at the end of this festival. This is your discard pile. This is your cookie. You can eat it. This is your coffee. You can drink it. These are some coins that really don't do anything. This is your mayor's button that costs $4 to draw a card, which is really freaking expensive. And then this is how much money that you have. You gain, of course, population to level up, and this also increases the max amount you can spend. Cards get more expensive. If you don't have enough money, you just can't play it. This is to move on to the next day. You draw a new card, and this refreshes. And this is your deck with everything that you have in it. You can click on it to check it. Same thing with the discard pile if you get that far. All right, now that we've covered the UI, let's cover gameplay. So the first thing we need to do is add population, and we also, very importantly, need to build roads. Usually what I do is I start a road down this way, and I start a road up this way. There are going to be industrial buildings that you will lose population from population buildings if you put them around it, if that makes sense. People don't like to be around like stinky trash compactors and stuff like that. Also, things like the forest and parks and other things will give you bonuses to those residences rather than negatives. So I usually create a place for my industrial and create a place for my residential. Residential is first. Let's go on with our roads. You just click your card and go wherever and lay it down. We have $2. We'll go on and do 1 house. Every building must be facing a street. Can be facing this street, can be facing that one, but it cannot be facing somewhere where there's not a street. I was just about to say an empty square, but that's not true. Okay, so it's the end of our day. We're going to end our day. That refreshes our money. We choose a new card. I can re-roll if I want to. Discard $7. There's no way I can take that right now because I just don't have the money for it. We don't have $3 yet, so I don't want to get the park. We'll just go on and grab the house for now. So this road's going to cost $2 to build. So let's go on and take it, and let's go on and take it and move it over here, and then we'll go on to the next day. Let's see here. 4, 4, and 4. That is terrible. -1 security, +1 electricity. This is actually not bad. This industrial water well, I'm going to take that, even though it's $4. I mean, we could, yeah, why don't we do small trade? This allows us to discard this and just get 1 for our trouble meter. We're going to build up our trouble meter pretty quick at first, so let's go on and put a house in. We'll throw that right there. Unfortunately, we pulled that freaking $7 skyscraper. Didn't exactly help us out. Losing 1 of each resource, target, and destroy a building. I don't need to do that. Discard 2 cards to play this. Remove a random negative condition. I think we'll take that and just keep it in our hand. I don't need to actually play that right now, but that is actually a really good card. We'll throw down another one that takes us up over our cap, and we get to choose an upgrade card now. So, like trees, when you place a red building, gain that. As long as we're not even there yet. When you destroy a card, gain. I think I like trees is going to be the only one. We're not going to be discarding cards or anything like that right now. Generate a house and a residence in your hand. Advance the trouble meter by 2 and destroy this card. That would definitely trigger a disaster, because when we go the next day, it's going to trigger one anyway. But we do need population, so I'm going to go on and play that. And we're going to go to the next day. So heat wave. This is our disaster. You notice it shows up over here. It's got the 10. That's how many rounds it's going to go. So if your water is negative, 50% chance to lose 1 water or get 1 beauty at the end of the day. If I want to, I can click to manage that disaster. I can lose 1 of every resource, or I can spend an officer to remove that. It's actually not that bad, so I'm going to leave it there. We got $3, so let's do the house. Face it towards the street, and we'll do the road right there, and that finishes out that road to the end of there and gives us plenty of room. So let's go to the next day. We need to make it to 35 to level up again and be able to get where we can spend these $4 cards. Oh man, that was raw right there. I can't play any of those and have to skip a turn. That was rough. Discard a card and generate 3 road cards. Yeah, I will definitely take that. Why don't we get rid of the fire station? We'll discard that. We'll get 3 road cards in our hand. And we can actually play all of those, and it will finish out our turn. So we'll go 1 to 2. And we'll go that 1 by 3. And then we'll go on to the next day. We get a water fountain. -3 water. +2 beauty. Does it give me... Yes, it gives me population boost. So see this this green box around here? If I put this to where it overlaps with housing, it will give me a bonus, and more people will move into the housing because of the beauty around it. There are buildings that you can place that do red that do the opposite thing. So we're going to place this fountain down here. Unfortunately, that uses all of our water, but it gives us a 5 beauty, which will help us out with other things along the way. We don't have anything that we can spend $1 on. We do get a trailer park. Why don't we do that here? That way we'll get 10. That takes us up to the next level. Whenever you gain a level, gain 1 of every resource. That's not bad. Whenever the trouble meter reaches 5, gain a gold, or next disaster or negative condition is evaded. Ooh. Actually, you know what? I'll take that prepared. And we'll just ignore the next one. I don't have enough money to spend anything. So let's go to the next card. We will play this road. Wait a minute. Actually, we will not play that road. We will play this residence right here. We're going to put it across the street. Right there. And that pretty much bombs that out with all of our money for the day and makes that a better play. I can't spend it on the forest, but we could do outsourcing and then play this road right here and go on and finish out that road. All right, so the disaster is blocked. We have a new star quest. Stars, when you reach the end, you win the game. So new star quest, we got to play 20 cards. We also have to choose a red card. This is a card that we are forced to play within the number of turns up here in the corner. So 8 turns, 10 turns, 13 turns. And it will cost this. So the recycling center is going to cost 4 power, 2 beauty, and I've got 8 turns to lay that sucker down. We have a coal plant down here, so that's doable. This one's tough because all sides must connect to a road, and you got to have a lot of road cards. And all those slums gives you a ton of population. It just kills all your other resources. So, recycling center it is, and then we're going to take our coal power plant, and we're going to stick it way down here on the end, out of the way. And I don't have any $1 cards, so we will go on to the next day. Lose 2 power, draw 2 cards, flip a coin. No, we're not going to do that. We are actually going to play our Oh, it is... No, it's $4, so I can do that. So we'll put it down here by the coal-fired power plant. And then, quest failed. Failing to build a red card before the countdown results. Oh. I didn't fail it. It didn't give me a thing. No, I didn't fail that. Okay, never mind. I don't know why it said I failed that. Gain 2 security and a beauty. Generate 2 3-tile road cards, or discard your hand and draw 4 cards. Actually like my hand. Let's go 2 of that and that. And that takes us up to 4 security. I would like to play that police station, but we're out of money for one thing. Let's do solar panel. So flip a coin, gain a power. Let's throw that sucker down. We'll flip the coin. Oh well, that's all right. Utterly ruined plans. Discard your hand, draw the same amount of cards that you've discarded. That kind of hurt. All right, let's do, we got $4. Let's do the trailer park and the park. Now, if I take the park and set it over here, I get 3 out of that. And then if I set the trailer park by it, I get another 10, which puts us within spitting distance of 75. All right, let's do a few more hands. All right, so we got a disaster. We have a drought. Cards that have a water cost require 2 additional water. That's not all that bad. Draw a card. So for 4, we could draw a card. I don't know that we probably need to do that, actually. It's going to be all our money, but it does give us another card. We can go to the next day. All right, so let's continue building out our road. We're going down this direction. And that takes us up to our next level. Complete Star Quest to earn one of the mega projects, which lets you win the game. Yes, I'm working on it. You cannot play more than 3 cards in a single day. Gain 2 plus 2 max. Next time you gain a thing, get a random upgrade and 1 of every resource. Whenever you gain a level, gain 1 of every resource. This is probably pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. That caps the amount of cards that I can play, but I honestly don't think it's going to hurt me that much. Let's keep going down this way. I really want to figure out what I need to do for a park up here. Oh, we've got our new Star Quest, Destroy 2 Forests. All right, that's fine. Racing event, 2 roads. Draw an additional card on day start for 4 days. Ooh. Yeah, we're really hurting on the number of cards in our hand right now. So, next day. Junkyard, -5 beauty. Way too much. This unlocks a new resource. I don't feel like messing with that right now. Frickin' Doomsday Bunker. Wow. That is a lot of water and electricity, but it gives us some security. I think that might actually be the most reasonable. We get 15 rounds to play that. That's kind of rough, man. Alright, short circuit. You cannot place buildings that generate power. That is our new disaster. That will probably be fine for now. Discard a card, draw a card, advance the trouble meter by 1. Let's get rid of the fire station. I'll go on and discard it, and we'll get that road card. Alright, we finished our Star Quest. It was just destroy 2 forests. It was pretty easy. I just ran roads over them. Have 2 resources over 6. So we've already got 1 for our Star Quest. Over 6. So gain 2 and 2 for every upgrade you have. Ooh, that's tight. Whenever you place a red building, reset the trouble meter. Meh. Playing it safe. When you play 4 cards in a day, reduce the trouble meter by 1. That doesn't work since I'm capped at 3, so nuclear power it is. And blam! We complete our Star Quest to have 3 resources above 8. Wow. Okay. So I can't place power for a good little bit. We do have the Doomsday Bunker that we have to place, and I think now would probably be the time to do it, but we don't have the money for it. I'm going to go on and do this blackout, decrease the trouble meter by 1 and lose 2 power. And I think that is it. Yeah, I'm not going to start industrial yet. All right, so we'll keep going. Useless Congress. Red cards cost 2 money, gold, whatever it is, $2 more. I mean, that's so-so. $7, I can still do the other one. So we do actually have a bunch of houses and stuff. I also put down a police station. These give blue zones. And when you drop stuff in the blue zone, it reduces the trouble meter by 1. But since our trouble meter isn't up at the moment, then we really don't need it. So what I'm going to do is throw down a park right there. And I'm going to throw down a clinic next to the police station, which will extend that blue zone. So let's go to the next day. A Statue of Solitude. This card is playable only if it's the only card in your hand. Oh, crap. Look how many cards I got in my hand. That is not it. Gain +6 coin on this day? I'm not fixing to spend 2 officers. We'll do the mineral mine. All right, so we're going to drop 1 house in here and reduce the trouble meter by 1. We'll throw this house down and reduce the trouble meter by 1 again. All right, we're going to go on and put that red card down and get that over with. I'm kind of tired of waiting on that. So store +7, add small trade. That's pretty good. +2, -1 security. +1 beauty. I actually think I'll take that pond. That sounds like a better deal. There we go. So another population upgrade. Down here, I threw down a park and then just threw down a big old residence on a trailer park in the middle of it. So whenever you gain beauty, gain 2. That's not bad. Whenever disaster happens, flip a coin. Gain an officer or plus $2. That is actually a pretty badass card. All right, so coal power plant. Actually, we only have $2. We can do a fountain. And that'll add 6 more population over there. And then we can go to the next day. All right. Man. We got a new card. Change of hands. Discard your hand. Draw 3 cards. Actually, I will take that. We will destroy our whole hand and come back. So we still got the furniture factory. I don't know how I ended up with that. I really wish I had another card than that. I didn't want to open up industrial per se. So I have a park right here. So I actually need a road that comes up. Oh, I can only play 3 cards. Forgot that's how it goes. Let's do our water tower. Do our road. Throw down another park. We really need some roads right now. So what did we get? Disease. Gain a stack of disease every day. Lose 1 beauty for each stack. Lost beauty is regained after the stacks have been cleared. So it won't hit negative 20 and kill our game, but that is definitely gonna hurt. All right, so let's draw a card in. Discard a card, draw a card, advance the trouble meter by 1. All right, so can we... I don't think we can get rid of that, so I'm just going to get rid of that. And that'll work out better because it will actually give us some population. We'll put it right there for some extra. And what do we actually want? That slums would be really nice, and I think we've got enough to soak it except for the power. But we have 13 rounds to play it, so let's grab it. All right, we've got a red building. I think probably the fishing port would be the easiest one. We actually have some water up there with a road. We're almost about time to do the slums. I think we can place the fishing port now. It's got to have the back facing the water, but it can go right there. So we'll stick that. All right, completed that. Oh my gosh, we got red alerts everywhere. And why did I get a permanent lock? Okay, I'm not really sure. Remove a random negative condition, useless Congress, or disease. Gain 2 officers. Let's gain 2 officers. And let's go on and remove that with one of the officers. And we definitely need to make some power. Let's do change of plans. Dump all that. All right, so we got a new disaster luxury embargo. I did try to hold that off. I threw some stuff in the blue zones and kind of counted it down a little bit, but just kind of didn't work out. So let's put that up there and see if we get any power. We did, and then it is power that we are hurting for. We got 1 round to put this down. So there's a huge difference. I get 30 here. I move it over here. I get 30 and negative 2 to the trouble meter, which I don't have anything, and then lose another 32. But if I move it over here, I get plus 46 and only negative 2. So we're going to throw the slums down right there, which blows us past that. And then gain +1 when you celebrate a festival, when you discard a card, as long as your power is above 20. Probably not going to happen, but yeah, it just, you know, it is what it is. Discard your hand and draw 4 cards. Fire awareness. I really don't need that. Gain 2 security and 1 beauty. That'll probably be the best choice. All right, red card. Man, we just got power. I guess the junkyard is going to be it. When you place this building, you must discard a random card. We're just going to have to lose that beauty. I don't know that I can really do anything about that. Oh, it's going to kill us over there. Let me see if I can build some roads. I got 5 turns to do that. So, you know, maybe it'll work out. All right, so we got another disaster, organized crime. Whenever you play a card, gain a stack of crime, lose one whenever you gain one security, whenever you gain 5 stacks of crime. I really want to get rid of that. So we're going to play resources to get rid of that. I was considering getting rid of luxury embargo, but it's 3 officers also, and I can hold on to that fire station, and I'm okay. So let's pay that and get us 2 more cards. That makes that the most expensive card that I can't play. Let's draw a card. All right, so plenty of roads. That'll allow us to kind of do this. And then we might as well... Oh, I can only play 3 cards in a day. I forgot about that. Always forgetting about that. Throw that in there. Let's go and do the junkyard before we can't play it. It's probably going to have to go right there. Random disaster, gain +2 and generate a Tesla coil in your hand. That's actually not too bad. I will take that right there for a random disaster and a Tesla coil in my hand, which takes away one of your security, but gives you +1 for every Tesla coil built. Oh, it has to go on a road. Man, that really hurts. I'm going to have to take that revenue service office. That's probably about the cheapest choice out of there. That kills us on power. That kills us on power. All right, so we'll take that. We got 11 turns to play it, which isn't too bad. Go on and draw a card and see what we got here. Let's get our industrial water well out of the way. I can go over here in the nasty industrial section. All right, we broke our population cap again. Hard times next time you gain a emergency this game, get a random upgrade in one of every resource. Gain +1 beauty when you play 4 cards in a day. Can't do that. Whenever you gain an upgrade, gain one resource. That might actually do good because that the draw card and advance trouble meter by 2. I'll play that. Do we have any places? I do have a house. Ooh, I can't play it. Okay, that takes us to the next day. Can I play this house somewhere in a blue zone? I can. That'll reduce the trouble meter by 1. Oh, man. Another red building. Man, I've been fighting this disaster. I've been trying to play stuff in the blue zones. I've got my roads laid out wrong. So, parking garage, probably no. Only playable is the only card in your hand. That's not going to happen. Oh, man, why's it got to be the shopping center? Well, I mean, we can survive with the shopping center. We do have the other one to play. Can I place this somewhere in a blue zone? I can. It's only going to get us 3 people, but it will reduce our trouble meter by 1. Might as well go on and place this revenue office. I'll just throw it over here. That lets us complete that. We need to get to 400. And our star quest right now is have 2 resources over 16. Man, it is getting hard to get there. Discard your hand and draw 4 cards. That's probably what we need. Add 2 water supply, gain 2. I mean, that's good, but meditation day is probably what we need to have more cards in our hand. And let's get that last one and then go on to the next day. Oh, blue areas, blue areas, blue areas. So house that keeps dropping it. Do we have another one? Oh man, another red card, and we have a disaster. Drought cards that have a water cost require 2 additional water. Man, I am fighting this thing out. We're not going to be able to do Solitude. Probably Post Office is our best choice. It just costs power. We have 6 rounds to place both of those, and I think we can drop this. All right, we got our red building place. Our shopping center absolutely destroyed our power. I don't know how we're going to get 2 resources over 16. I'm really struggling with that. Draw an additional card on day start for 4 days. 2 firefighting cards or gain 2 people. How close are we? for 14 days. That's pretty close. I'm going to take Hippie Festival. That'll help us get past our next population center. So we got a trailer park. I put a park over here hoping that we would get through all this. We're fixing to get another disaster. There's not much I can really do about that. And let's put this here. And then go to the next day. What do we get? Something about water again. Pipe leak. Lose 1 water at the end of the day. 5 freaking officers to remove that. I guess we'll just do 1 resource. That just really, really, really sucked right there. And we'll throw out another water tower. All right, we placed our red card. We're only 2 away from doing this. We're still lost underwater on trying to do our thing. Discard and draw 4 cards. That may be it. Maybe the best thing just to get some stuff out here. Let's go on and spend our 4 to get us another card. Trailer park will take us over our population limit. If I put it right there, I get 12. That takes us over that. Can't do 4 cards in a day. When you play 3 cards in a day, draw a card. Increase the cost of all building cards by 3. Let's do that. All right. Let's put a solar panel. Oh, we've already done our 3? Yep, we have. Okay, so next day, go on and draw that. We will put a Tesla coil down. That will give us a whole bunch of power. Not really sure how much. 7, that'll do good. We'll put another power panel out. And then discard my most expensive card and reduce the trouble meter by 1. Let's do that. And we're at our 3 card limit. All right, we got a new disaster. Draw 1 card less at the start of your day. Oh my god. That's gonna kill me. I'm gonna go on and spend the officers. I really did not want to do that. So we really need to concentrate on our power is what we need to concentrate on, and I don't have any cards that'll really help me with that. So I guess we're going to concentrate on our population for right now and see what we can do about power later. Oh my gosh, they're just killing me with this stuff. I can't do the parking garage at all. Oh, we got another disaster. Trouble magnet. Trouble meter advances by just a 1 at the end of your day. They are trying to straight up kill me. Movie theater. I don't know what we're going to do about all these freaking red cards. I got 3 to go. Desperately trying to get above 16. This is not working at all. I have so many cards in my hand that I can't play. Oh my gosh. So we finally completed that star quest, but we are so screwed because we have 2 red cards. We've lost. Yeah, there's a new unlock a resource, but I mean, we're not going to be able to do it. Yeah, I've lost. I don't know where I can even put those. And my map is not expanding enough for me to really do anything. So let's just throw some roads down. That's pretty much it. I mean, I don't have any place where I can place this. So it was a good game, guys. Definitely a good game. Let's just throw that right there. Let's just go on and go to the next day. It's gonna unlock that one, and then I'm not gonna be able to place that one. We'll just grab a card and go to the next day. And that is the end of the game. Thank you guys for tuning back in, man. I really like the new stuff with the game. Got a nice little bunch of unlocks. We might come back and play this again when we have some time or when they make another update. So, thank you guys. You know what it is. If you like what you see, if you like what you saw, just hit the big red subscribe button. The link, as always, for the game is in the description. So, if you want to check it out, then just hit that link. And y'all guys have a good day. I'll see you the next time in Indie Gaming Lunch.